Hello rail fans, and welcome to French Fried Trains. Today we're going to be building this KTX-1 train, and this is a South Korean high-speed rail based on the French TGV. And we have 3 different types of cars to build, and at the end we'll go over the layout of the train. And this is what it looks like, so let's get right into the build. So we're going to start off on the front power car. Come where you want the very front of the train to be, and on the middle we're going to go 3 wide with polished black stone block and make it 6 blocks long. Then an upside down polished black stone stair facing forward on either side like this, and then a full row of outward facing polished black stone stairs on each side. Then we'll come back up to the front of this here, and we're going to put 3 upside down polished black stone stairs facing forward on this front middle, and then 3 polished black stone slabs on the upper hitbox. On top of the front, we're going to put 3 smooth quartz stairs right side up, and then behind it 3 smooth quartz blocks. Then 3 smooth quartz slabs on top, and on the side an upside down forward facing smooth quartz stair on each side like that, and then do a full row of smooth quartz down each side on the bottom. Then we're going to put a single smooth quartz slab on the side of the top right here, and one on this side aligned with it. In the middle, in between those slabs, we're going to take out cyan stained glass block, and we're going to put 1 on each side and a smooth quartz block in the middle. Then a frog light behind each stained glass block for the headlights. Then on this top outer edge behind the slab, we're going to do a full line of smooth quartz blocks to the back on each side. Then, on this center block, put a smooth quartz slab between the stained glass panes. Then, behind that slab in the middle, a blue concrete. Then, on either side of it, we're going to put 2 forward-facing smooth quartz stairs. Then, we're going to wrap around the corner on the outside edge and do 1 outward-facing smooth quartz stair on either side. And 3 smooth quartz across that middle. Then we'll come up here, put a blue concrete here, and a black stone slab here. Then, on either side of the blue concrete, a blue stained glass pane. Then 3 smooth quartz here on the side, 3 on that side. Then behind this blue concrete, on the top middle here, put 3 blue concrete in the center. Then 2 here, and 2 at the back over here. And in this corner, put a blue stained glass pane here, and a blue stained glass pane right here. Then we'll do our first set of wheels here. So we're going to take out netherite blocks, and we're going to come behind this on bottom, and put a netherite wheel on each rail with an end-rod axle. On the upper hitbox behind it, do a 3x3 of polished deep slate slabs, then another set of netherite wheels and an end-rod axle. Then go through and put a wither skeleton skull on the side of all 4 wheels. Then on the middle of this, we're going to put a grindstone and 1 on this side. Then we'll come up here and crouch, and we're going to put a sideways lightning rod here and here, and then come over here and do 1 here and 1 right here. So it looks like that from the side. Now come on the bottom of the side here, and on this outside edge we're going to do 2 columns of 3 smooth quartz blocks coming up. Same thing on this side, 2 columns of 3 smooth quartz. Then right here, a column of 3 upside down quartz stairs. And same thing on this side here. Then we're going to put a door above the stairs and 2 blue concrete. Same thing on this side, a door, 2 blue concrete. In front of the door, on either side, we're going to do a single blue concrete on each corner, then a cyan stained glass pane, then a polished black stone block, and then another cyan stained glass pane. Across the middle, put 3 cyan stained glass blocks here, and then 3 cyan stained glass panes on the front middle. Then on top of the stained glass blocks, 3 black carpet right here, then one on each of these polished black stone blocks. And now the complicated part of the front end is done. Now we're going to make some banners come into a loom with a white banner and blue dye. Put a vertical on the left, then a diagonal in the opposite diagonal. New banner. Vertical in the middle, horizontal on top. New banner. We're going to do this diagonal, then switch to red dye and do the opposite diagonal. Then go to white dye and put a white border on all three of them. And then we'll come place these. So we're going to come up on the side under this blue concrete and put KTX right here. Go ahead and do the same thing on this side. Put KTX right here as well. Now we're going to come on bottom behind these wheels, and we're going to go 3 wide in the middle with polished black stone block and start bringing that back. And that's going to be a total of 19 blocks long. So a big rectangle, that's 3 by 19 in the center. And then once that's done, on the side of it, we're going to put a full row of 19 upside down, outward facing, polished black stone stairs. And then same thing on this side, a full row of stairs on this side of it here. Then behind this, we do the rear truck, so a set of netherite wheels and an end rod axle, then a 3x3 of polished deep slate slabs on the upper hip box, and another set of netherite wheels and an end rod axle. Then go through and put a wither skeleton skull on the side of all 4 wheels. Then on the middle, a grindstone on the center of each side. Come up here and crouch. Put a lightning rod here and here. Come over here and put one here and one here. Then we'll come behind this with polished black stone block again. In the center, we're going to do a 3x3. Then 3 upside down polished black stone stairs on the side here, and 3 on this side. Then we're going to come all the way up here on this bottom outside edge, and we're going to do a full line of smooth quartz coming all the way down to the back. And then same thing on this side, a full line of smooth quartz over here. Then on top of the back, in the corner here, we're going to do 2 columns of 3 smooth quartz coming up on each side of the back. Then we're going to move up to the front by this door and do 3 smooth quartz in a column here and 3 here. Then behind that, we're going to take out deep slate tile walls, and we're going to do 2 layers of deep slate tile walls coming all the way down to the back, because the whole side of this has these vents on it. And then we do the same thing on this side, 2 layers of deep slate tile walls going from one end to the other. Then above that, we'll do a single layer of smooth quartz block coming all the way across the top of the walls to the back. And then same thing over here, a full single layer of smooth quartz on this side. Then we'll come on top, right behind the door, switch to blue concrete. And we'll do a full line of blue concrete all the way down the top to the back. And then same thing on this side, a full line of blue concrete on top of this side. Just like that. Now we're going to come on top of the back with polished black stone slabs, and we're going to do a line of 15 slabs coming forward, starting from the back. And once you have that, do the exact same thing on the opposite side. Then in the middle here, we're going to move 1 hitbox down, and we're going to fill this in 3 wide with polished black stone block, and we're going to bring it forward till it's aligned with the front of these slabs. Right here. So it looks like that, and the middle dips down. Then we're going to start from the front end here, and we're going to start right behind where this black carpet on the side is and do 4 polished black stone slabs on the top of each side. Then across this middle gap, we're going to put a full row of deep slate tile slabs because there's some vents up here. Same thing here, a full row of deep slate tile slabs. Then we're going to work on the roof up here. So go back to polished blackstone slabs, put 2 rows of 3 across here, and 3 in this front middle here between the carpets. Then 2 on the center right here so it raises up. Behind that, we're going to go 3 wide on this upper hip box with polished blackstone slabs. So up here the middle raises up above the sides. And then we'll bring that back 3 wide across the middle to cover the roof. And just bring that back here. When we get right here at the back, make sure we do double slab so it covers that hole. So it sticks up on the front half and it dips down on the back half. Now come right behind where this dips down and put 2 dark oak fence gates on either side. Then a grindstone on each side, then leave a gap of 3, and on the 4th one a grindstone on each side again. Then crouch, we're going to put 3 dark oak trapdoors here, 1 here, 3 right here, 1 here. Then 3 fence gates in this center. Then crouch and put a single iron bar on top of the middle of this. And this will be where our pantograph goes, so we're going to come to the back of it and put 1 more iron bar in the back, then up 1, back 1, then up 1 right here and forward 1, then out to each side by 1. On top of this, go 3 wide with iron trapdoors, and on the side of it, we need to open a dark oak fence gate here, and open 1 on this side. Then come down here and take out this iron bar and this iron bar so only the middle one remains. Then we're going to come behind this pantograph on the bottom middle and do 5 iron trapdoors. Then a flower pot here and here and 1 on each back corner. Then crouch, and next to these trapdoors we're going to put a row of lightning rods across each side. Then we'll come to this very back, and on this bottom middle put 3 smooth quartz blocks right here. Then we'll go ahead and put a door in the middle, 2 smooth quartz on either side, 3 across this top. Then come down here, put a polished deep slate slab here, then an iron trapdoor in front of the door, then a polished deep slate wall on either side, and come up and over the top of the door. Then we're going to come and get iron bars again, come up to this front door and put a column of 4 iron bars on either side of it. And then same thing here, 4 iron bars on either side. Now we'll do the interior, so come on inside here with polished andesite blocks. And start right here and start filling this floor in 3 wide with the blocks, and come 1 block behind the doors. Then 3 blocks here, 3 slabs here, polished andesite, a glow item frame on each side with end crystals, and a lever in the middle. Then we'll turn around here and put some stairs in for seats. In this back middle, we're going to put 2 blast furnaces, and then a door on either side. Then we'll come through the door here. Right under here, we're going to put 2 rows of 3 polished andesite blocks to cover this hole. And then we're going to fill this whole bottom in for the floor with polished andesite, 3 wide, and bring that all the way down to the other end so that we have a full floor in here. Then we'll come back up to the front, in front of each door on the side, use polished andesite stairs to make a staircase coming down, and finally 2 columns of polished andesite coming to the top in the middle here. Just like that. Then come behind this, skip 2 blocks behind the stairs, and we're going to do a row of sideways white shulker boxes that's 6 blocks long. And then we're going to go ahead and raise that up till it's 3 blocks tall. Then we'll come over to this side aligned with it, and we're going to put 2 stairs here and then we need to get 2 upside down stairs above them. Above that, a 2x2 of cauldrons. Then on bottom, 4 cauldrons, then 2 rows of 4 brewing stands above that. Then up here, 4 white shulker boxes. Then we'll come behind this, and we're going to do 2 rows of 4 observers, and a 2x2 of brewing stands here. Then on this side, we're going to do 2 rows of 4 cauldrons, and on top of it, we're going to do 4 hoppers. Just like that. And then we'll come down back here. Then behind this over here, skip a block and do 6 sideways white shulker box and raise it up 2 blocks tall. On top of it, do a row of anvils. Then repeat it over here, but on this side we're going to do 7 and not have that space. And another row of shulker boxes here, and then same thing on top, a row of anvils up here. Then we'll come behind this and do a 3x3 of brewing stands. On this side, do 3 observers, then 3 hoppers, then 3 cauldrons and another 3 cauldrons in the back here. Then here, we're going to do a 2x2 of observers, and behind it, we're going to put 3 brewing stands and then 2 hoppers up there. And now, all of the interior is finally completed here. And we're going to come up front because I made a mistake up here. Up here, this slab needs to be a warp slab, not polished blackstone. And then I forgot to fill the space under these headlights. So we're going to take out these stained glass panes, and we're going to put a redstone block down in each hole and then replace the stained glass blocks. And now our power and control car is done, and we'll move on to the rest of the train. Now we'll do the transition car, so come on bottom behind this, and we're going to go 3 wide with polished blackstone block and make that 4 blocks long. So a 3x4, and then put 4 upside down polished blackstone stairs on either side of it. Then we'll do the truck, so right behind this, a set of netherite wheels and an end rod axle, a 3x3 of polished deep slate slabs, a set of netherite wheels and an end rod axle. Then put a wither skeleton skull on the side of all 4 of these wheels. Then in the middle, a grindstone on each side. Then crouch, put a lightning rod here and here, then 1 here and 1 here. Then right behind these wheels on bottom, we'll go to polished blackstone block again, and we're going to go 3 wide with it, and we're going to start bringing it down across the top middle 3 blocks here. And we're going to make that a total of 21 blocks long. So a 3x21. Then put a full row of 21 upside down, outward facing, polished blackstone stairs all the way across the side of it. Then same thing on this side, a full row of upside down stairs over here. Then the rest of the train rides on shared trucks between the cars here. So we're going to do another full truck back here. So go back to netherite for our wheels. And same thing, we'll go ahead and put a netherite wheel on each rail with an end rod axle. Then on the upper head box, a 3x3 of polished deep slate slabs. Then another set of netherite wheels and an end rod axle. Then go ahead and put a wither skeleton skull on the side of all 4 wheels. Then a grindstone on the center of each side. Come up here and crouch. Get a lightning rod here and here. Then 1 right here and 1 right here. Then we'll do the base for the regular car here. So come right behind this, go 3 wide in the middle with polished blackstone again, and start bringing that back. And we're going to make this one 22 blocks long. So a big rectangle that's 3 by 22. And then same thing on the side of it, we're going to do a full row of upside down, outward facing polished blackstone stairs. Come to this side and do the same thing, a full row of upside down stairs on this side. Then at the back, we only need to do half of a truck because they ride on shared trucks and the rest will be copied in later. So a set of netherite wheels and an end rod axle, 2 rows of 3 polished deep slate slabs. Then a grindstone here and here, a weather skeleton skull on each wheel, and then crouch and put a lightning rod here and here. And now the base is all done, and we're going to come back up to the front of this. Up here, we're going to start on this bottom outside corner of this next car and do smooth quartz. We're going to bring it back till it's aligned with this back wheel here. Behind it, we're going to do a single cyan concrete. Then copy the cyan over here, come back up to the front with smooth quartz on this side, and come across here. Then we're going to come behind this and do a full line of smooth quartz coming back. And we're going to come to this first row of slabs right here, then come across to this side because that's the back of this car, and then come all the way back up this side with it. Next, we're going to come up on this front middle, and we need to turn this way and put a door here, 2 smooth quartz on either side, and 3 across the top. Then we'll put a column of 3 on each of these front corners here. Then down in this corner, a 2x2 of deep slate tile walls, then 2 smooth quartz. Another 2x2 of walls, 2 smooth quartz. Then down here, we're going to do 2 bedrock, 2 smooth quartz above it, and then a line of smooth quartz across the top. Then simply come over to this side and go ahead and copy this exact pattern of vents over to this side, because the front of this car actually has some more electrical equipment in it. Then once we have that, we're going to do a column of 3 cyan concrete on each side. Then we're going to put a door here and a door right here. Then behind the door, we're going to do a full line of smooth quartz block coming back. Then one here, a door in the middle, 2 smooth quartz here, and come all the way up this side. Then on top of that, next to this door, we're going to do a single blue concrete, 2 cyan stained glass panes. Blue concrete, 2 stained glass panes. And we're going to keep repeating that pattern of 2 block wide windows with a blue concrete in between them here. And when we're done, we should have 6 windows and then 3 blue concrete at the back. So it looks like that. Then simply come over to this side and copy our blue concrete pattern directly across and fill in all the 6 windows with cyan stained glass panes. Come back here, a smooth quartz on either side of the door. Then come up here on top, do a full line of smooth quartz coming all the way down the top. Come across the back and all the way back up this side. Then we're going to switch to blue concrete and start on this top front corner and do a full line of blue concrete on top, going from the front of the car to the back. Same thing on this side, start in the corner and do a full line of blue concrete coming from the back all the way to the front. Then we'll come to the very back here. Down here, we're going to put an iron trap door in front of the door, polish deep slate wall on either side, and come up each side and over the top of the door. Now we'll do the coach car, so right behind this iron trap door, it'll go 5 wide with smooth quartz block. then a door in the center, and we're going to put a smooth quartz, 2 of them on each side. Then we'll do a blue concrete on each side and a smooth quartz next to each side of the door, 5 smooth quartz across here. Then a blue concrete on each top corner. Then behind this on each side, we're going to do a column of 4 red concrete. Then on the bottom, we'll do a smooth quartz block on each side, a door, and a smooth quartz above the door on each side. Behind this on the bottom, we're going to do 2 layers of smooth quartz block and start bringing it all the way down to the other end. When we get back here, we're going to come right across where this first row of slabs is and stop. And then 2 layers of smooth quartz on this side. Same thing, bringing it down to the first row of slabs. Then 3 smooth quartz here, 1 on each side, door in the middle. Then we're going to come up here, start by this door, and we're going to do 3 blue concrete coming back, a single stained glass pane, single blue concrete. Behind that, we're just going to alternate 2 stained glass panes with a blue concrete between each one. So we have 2 block wide windows coming all the way back, right to the back. Then we'll put a smooth quartz here and here. Come over here, copy our pattern of blue concrete directly across. Then fill in all the windows with cyan stained glass pane. Then we'll come on top, start up here, do a full line of smooth quartz blocks all the way across the top. Then straight across the back, and all the way back up to the front. Then we'll come down to the back, put an iron trap door here, polish deep slate wall on either side, and come up and over the top of the door. Then come up here on this top outside edge and do a full line of blue concrete, coming down to the back end of this car. Then same thing on this side, a full line of blue concrete on the top over here. Now we have the shells for our transition car and our coach car done, and we can start working on interiors. So we're going to come in the front of this transition car, start right behind these side doors, go 3 wide with polished andesite block, and fill this floor in up to the front of the car with it, where all these vents are. Then behind that, we'll do 2 rows of 3 wax oxidized copper. Behind that, we're going to do a line of light gray concrete right down the bottom middle, all the way to the back of the car. Then on each side of that on bottom, we'll do a full line of gray concrete to fill in the rest of the floor here. Then we're going to take out quartz bricks, and we're going to frame in a doorway here, put a door in the center. Then right here we'll also frame in a doorway with a door in the middle. Then we'll come to the back of the car with polished andesite stairs, and we're going to come up each side, every other block, with a stair for all the passenger seats. And just bring that all the way forward. And it doesn't quite line up with the length of our car right here, so if we want, we can go ahead and put stairs facing this way in these corners. Then on this third layer, on the top middle, we're going to do a full line of end rods coming across the top to light the inside of this car. And just go ahead and bring that down to the other end here. Then we'll work on the next car, so come in here. And here, we're going to do a 3x5 starting at the front of wax oxidized copper. Then, same as before, a line of light gray concrete right down the bottom middle to the back. And then on each side, a line of regular gray concrete coming up each side. Just like that. Then on this side, we're going to put 2 polished diorite stairs like this, 2 going this way, 2 quartz bricks above it, and a column of 3 here. Then a column of 3 here, skip 1, a column of 3 here, 1 on this top middle. In there, put an M portal, turn this way and close a door on it because that's the bathroom. Then we'll put a door here and a quartz brick block here. So it looks like that. Then we'll go ahead and come down to the other end of the car here. And same as before, we're going to put polish andesite stairs, every other block, coming all the way up both sides. And then go ahead and turn around in 1 here and here. Then, just like in the other car, on this 3rd layer in the middle, we're going to come right down the top middle with end rods to light this car. And bring that all the way down to the other end of the car here. Now we'll come back up in the front compartment of this car here, and we need to grab a regular torch. And we'll put a torch on each side here and here to light that. Then we're going to come all the way up to the front compartment of this car and a torch here and here. Then there's machinery in the front of this, so skip 1 block behind the door, do 4 anvils in the middle, then 4 netherite on top, and another 4 anvils. Behind it, we'll do a 2x2 of smooth quartz, then a smooth quartz and a brewing stand on top. Then come on the front of this car in this middle, go 3 wide with polished blackstone block, and we're going to go ahead and start bringing that all the way down to cover this whole roof line. Just keep it covered here. And we'll stop at the back of this car, then skip to the front of this car and same thing, 3 wide with polished blackstone blocks, and bring it all the way down to cover the whole roof of this second car. And then stop right here. Then we're going to come back up to the front of this transition car. Then on each of these top corners, put a single polished blackstone slab on each side. Then 3 deep slate tile slabs on each side. And behind that, 3 polished blackstone slabs on each side. Then up here, put a flower pot here and here. Turn this way, do 3 fence gates and open the center one. Behind it in the middle, 2 rows of 3 polished blackstone block so it sticks up. And another 3, so it's a 3x3. Then 1 block in the middle and surround it with a C shape of slabs like this. Behind that, 3 slabs in the middle, then 1 in the middle. Then we're going to do a line of dark oak trapdoors right down the top middle to the back of the car. Then skip this, start on the second car, and same thing, do a full line of dark oak trapdoors right down the middle of the car to the back. Then on these outer edges, we're going to do 2 rows of black carpet. It will just cover the whole top of this. And same thing over here. 2 rows of black carpet on this side and cover the whole top of the car. Then we're going to do the same thing on this car. Fill all the rest of this roof in on the side with 2 rows of black carpet and bring it to the other end. Then, same thing on this side, 2 rows of black carpet covering this whole side of the roof all the way to the back here. And once that's done, all the building's actually done here. So we built the 3 different car types that we need to make for this train. And now we'll go over the layout for the full train. So we have our power cab car on the front, then our transition car, and then our coach car. And what we need to do next is use the structure command to copy in this coach car with the red stripe 5 more times, so that there's a total of 6 of these coach cars with the red stripe. Then at the other end, we have another transition car going the other way. And finally, another power car facing the opposite way on this end. So that completes our tutorial for our Korean KTX high-speed train. I hope everyone enjoyed this build. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone, have a great week. Stay safe out there, rail fans.